The right-wing ruling party in Argentina is promoting the legislative treatment of the single ballot law that aims to replace the current system of election methods in that South American country. Our correspondent Juan Carlos Bartolotta has more details in the following report.
Amid strong controversies about the economic and political situation of the country, only 23 days after the swearing-in of Javier Milei as president of Argentina, the right-wing Libertarian Party is pushing to modify the traditional election method, proposing a single ballot format as part of the so-called omnibus law.
Tengo una sensación contradictoria porque, por un lado, celebro que
I have mixed feelings because on one hand, I am glad that on January 3 the Senate of the nation is working, meeting its commissions, the Congress is active, but on the other hand, it seems to me that this is not the agenda that the Argentinian society is requiring the Congress of the nation to deal with in these fateful moments of the social, institutional, and economic life of our country.
En estos momentos aciagos de la vida social, institucional y económica de nuestro país.
Later on, Senator Oñate strongly questioned the arguments of the ruling party to promote this modification.
Estamos frente a una privatización de la política que impulsa.
We are facing a privatization of politics promoted by the President of the nation. I would also say that, just as we are going to a joint stock company for soccer clubs, we are going to a joint stock company for political participation. Political parties get eliminated. There is no limit for their financing. Instead of being seated in these seats, senators of the political parties will be seated in these seats, the referents, the errand boys and girls of the economic corporations, if not of drug trafficking.
Los referentes, los mandaderos de las corporaciones económicas, cuando no del narcotráfico.
Although the law has been approved in Congress without the votes of Peronism, this political force, which is the first minority in the country, insists that the current electoral system has freed the country from the possibility of fraud, as has been demonstrated throughout Argentina's electoral history.
La otra crítica que escuché es el fraude y la falta de transparencia.
The other criticism I heard is that of fraud and lack of transparency. As the senator who just spoke before me said, in these 40 years of democracy, there has not been a single ruling of the electoral justice system, of the National Electoral Chamber, of the Supreme Court of Justice of the nation that has determined that there has been fraud in the national election. So let us be serious when we criticize the current system in order to modify it.
Criticamos un sistema actual para querer modificarlo.
With a single ballot, the voter marks his decision with a pencil on a form, while with the current system, the party ballot, the person casts his vote with the ballots of each party or front he finds in the voting room. The single ballot is supposed to solve problems, but it may even increase them and lead to difficulties that Argentina does not have at present.
Juan Carlos Bartolotta, teleSUR, Buenos Aires.